I don't even like cats, if I'm being honest. More a dog guy, me. I used to have a Great Dane. You guys know what a Great Dane is? One of those big, tall, skinny dogs. Marmaduke was a Great Dane, Scooby-Doo. They call them the heartbreaker breed because they normally only live up to 8 years. But with the right diet, exercise, attention, I got it down to 4. It was great. It was the perfect college dog. It's okay. You can get mad at me. You can hate me. You can hate me and still laugh at me. That's how talented I am. And I'm used to it. I'm used to it. Hell, I once dated a girl who punched me in the face as hard as she could. Once dated a girl, punched me right in the face as hard as she could. I didn't do anything about it. I didn't say anything about it. I just turned around and left the room. But in my head, all I was thinking was, oh, now we're even. Yeah, she was so mad. She got mad at me. She got mad at me because I killed all of her plants. Killed every single one of her house plants. And she had told me, she said, Anthony, I'm going out of town for 2 weeks. Give each one of these half a cup of water every other day. But I'm a dude. All I heard was 2 weeks and cheat on me. He says, I like to take peanut butter and smear it all over myself and then let my dog lick it off. I said, dude, you have got to get yourself a girlfriend. I'll trade you mine for that dog. Being a comedian is the greatest job in the world. Like, greatest job in the world once you get to my level. The only thing I don't like is all the travel. I'm always flying somewhere, always in an airport. Even flying into Chicago a couple days ago, 2.5-hour flight delay. I'm stuck in an airport bar talking to some random ass. And I got nowhere to go. So I'm like, hey man, what do you do? And he says, and I quote, oh, nothing right now. But I used to be a priest. As in, oh, right? But I got nowhere to go. So we keep talking. Oh, you think I can't tell one more animal joke? Well, fuck you. Listen to this. When I was a little kid, I had a pet turtle. Tiny little turtle, kept him in an aquarium. Then one summer I went away to camp. While I was gone at camp, the turtle died. When I got home, my dad lied to me. Said, Anthony, your turtle is alive and well. It just went to go live with your mother. And I believed that. Till a couple days later, I was digging around in the backyard. Found my mom's body. Worst day of my life. I love that turtle. Now listen, look guys, I know, I am aware that I must seem like a tough, cold son of a bitch up here. In fact, the only time I've ever cried in public in my entire life was at my mom's funeral. I might be a tough, cold son of a bitch, but that doesn't mean I'm not also one hell of an actor. You know, my mom was a depressed woman. My mom was a very depressed woman. My mom was so depressed, she had the words, in case of an accident, please do not resuscitate, tattooed across all of her children. I'd say my mom's funeral was like 10, 11 years ago now. Last year, I had her body dug up. Settle a legal dispute with my siblings. Turns out I was wrong. That is illegal. Now, I'm sure everyone here has told a joke before where nobody laughed at it. It's fine. It's embarrassing, but it's fun. You can laugh at yourself. It's not a reason to stop telling jokes. Maybe some of you have told a joke before where someone got mad at you for it. Trust me, that's fun too. You guys ever tell a joke and then get death threats? Well, I guess that's what makes me me. On my television show, I once did a segment that aired once and only once, so it was banned, called Shark Party. All right? Now, some of you enjoyed it, but if you have never seen Shark Party, you can never see Shark Party. It's been wiped off the face of the earth by the powers that be, so I will explain it to you. I love sharks. I love sharks more than anything. People I can barely fucking tolerate. Every single year, 100 million sharks are killed by human beings. Every year, 20, 25 people killed by sharks. So whenever I hear about a shark attack, I'm like, fuck yeah. Win one for the home team. So as soon as I get this TV show where I can do whatever I want, I say, you know what? I want to have a shark party. As soon as there's a shark attack, we're having a shark party. And I get lucky. About a month into my run, this guy from New Zealand gets eaten by a great white shark, the champagne of sharks. And I know exactly what to do. I've already got the script written. I walk out on stage, in front of the cameras, I say, ladies and gentlemen, this guy from New Zealand has been eaten by a great white shark. It's time for a shark party. Lights go down, music comes up. 6 women wearing shark dresses come out on either side of me, and we all start dancing for way too long. A stripper wearing a giant shark head runs out and gives me a lap dance. Very tasteful. And then I stand up and we show a giant picture of the guy who got eaten, which in retrospect is where it all went wrong. But I get to say my favorite thing I've ever said on television. Smile, you son of a bitch. Shark party. And in America, where I'm famous for those types of shenanigans, everybody was like, Anthony, that was fucked up. It was fucked up to see you dance. End of controversy. However, in New Zealand, where they don't get my show, they've never seen me, and frankly, they don't get out much. The New Zealand media takes the video and they show it to the guy's family. And they say, what do you guys think about this? And they say, crikey, or whatever the fuck they say over there. The point is, all of New Zealand rises up against me. All 45 of those cunts rise up and start threatening my life. Now, I don't read the things that people write about me on the internet, but I pay people who do. And they come to me, and they're like, Anthony, we've got some terrible news, please sit down. You say you were getting a lot of death threats online from New Zealand because of Shark Party. And I was like, really? New Zealand wants to kill me? That's weird because they didn't even kill the shark. I said, how many death threats am I getting? And they're like, oh, all of them. You were getting all of the death threats. What do you want us to do about it? We can send someone there to talk to them, extra security here. What do you want? I said, no, forget about it. Leave it alone. Don't worry. This might be hard for some of you to understand. I've said it several times tonight. Everyone is going to die. I know full well I am going to die. And most of us don't get to choose how we check out. But if I die because someone murders me over one of my jokes, best case scenario. If somebody murders me over one of my jokes, I immediately become a legend. I'm a comedy god. The Mount Rushmore of comedy is me 4 times. I said, come on then. My security guys are like, okay, Anthony, well, just so you know, that is the dumbest thing we've ever heard. But you're the boss, okay. And they leave. And then the next day they come back. And they say, Anthony, sorry to bother you again. I know you didn't care yesterday, but it's gotten much, much worse. You're gonna wanna hear this. Say, Anthony, someone from New Zealand has tracked down your mom and dad's phone number and address in Pittsburgh, posted that online, and now your entire family is getting death threats from New Zealand. And I have to admit, that had never occurred to me before. It never crossed my mind that my family or my loved ones would ever pay the price, be caught in harm's way by something I've done or something I've joked about. And I would cut my throat for my jokes. I would give my life for what I do. But if anyone, and I mean this for a fact, if anyone ever hurt my family or killed someone I cared about because of a joke I've made, even better.